Respect is reciprocal. It is not only about the younger person, it also affects both sides, the young and the old. And in many societies, including Nigeria is the culture I know very well, particularly the Yoruba parts of Nigeria. There is often a heavy expectation placed on the older child to shoulder responsibility. And while this may come from a place of love or tradition, I believe it's not always the right approach. Every child, regardless of their position in the family, regardless of their position in the birth order, we have the first, the second, the middle, the last, or whatever birth order we find ourselves. Each one of us have our own role and responsibility to grow into. Respect is not only among siblings, in the church, in the workplace, or anywhere we find ourselves. I remember when I work in Nigeria, all my bosses, I have some bosses who are like so bossy to the extent that I'm a wife of someone. The way they talk to me is so disrespectful. They don't even honor my husband, because if they honor my husband, they won't talk to us in that my section like they used to talk to us. When we put too much pressure on the oldest sibling, it can lead to imbalance. Why did I say this? My father, I will use the story of my father. My father happened to be the first of his siblings. And growing up, I witnessed some of the things the siblings did to him. And as I continued to grow older, I asked about it. And he told me some of the things that led to what. And I want to tell you that that pressure that was put upon my dad led to imbalance and even resentment. When we respect someone, it is not about saying bodami, or sister me. What comes with respect is understanding. What comes with respect is empathy. What comes with respect is a lot. So when we put too much pressure on the oldest child, it can lead to imbalance and even resentment. Respect in its truest form is about recognizing that everyone has their own obligations and needs. My dad was married, raising children. The siblings are still demanding as if he must do what they're asking him to do without consideration to his own family. Meanwhile, my dad forsook his own goals to raise these siblings. Respect in its truest form is about recognizing that everyone has their own obligations and needs. It's not just about asking for things, but also considerate of the other person's situation. Tabani respect fúnra wa, tó bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín, tó bá fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n, tó fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ọ̀nkú, tó fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ àǹtí, tó fẹ́ béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ or any family member, you should be considerate of the other person's situation. Now, every child, whether firstborn, middle or last, should see themselves as the architect of their own life. I've worked with someone before when I was barely new here, working back to back, and family will be calling. She'll be working 16 hours a day, and she's married, she's a woman, she has children, working for family. I want to mama talk about Wolowe. Show that beg. Every child, whether firstborn, middle or last, should see themselves as the architect of their own life. Nobody should feel like because you are the last born, the firstborn is entitled to you. Or because you are the middle born, everybody should be contributing for you. They shouldn't feel that their role in the family should be defined by the financial stability of any sibling. Your role shouldn't be defined by the financial stability of any one sibling. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi lówó, àbúrò mi lówó, then mama bímọ, òun la máa take care, mama ṣe bá fẹ́ raṣọ, wà máa lọ sí party, òun la máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Kò dá bẹ́ẹ̀ now. And most of the time, nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé àwọn tá à ń béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ yẹn, a kì í pè wọ́n o, a kì í béèrè àlàáfíà wọn. We don't check on them o. It's only our needs we bring to them. We don't even care whatever is happening to them. All we are after is, oh, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. Do we even care? Respect comes with care. Respect is about understanding and valuing one another. Respect is about understanding and valuing one another, not demanding more because you feel entitled. Entitlement, our Nigerians, it one. I remember when I was younger, grow to in my mind. Somebody went abroad, brought me something, and I was feeling like, just this? Mo ṣiṣẹ́ owó sọ́wọ́ ẹni yẹn ni. Mo kówó sọ́wọ́ ẹni. Àbí mo ránṣẹ́. The thought alone, pé yàn tiẹ̀ thought ó think about me. Ó ronú nípa mi. Ó rántí pé mo wà. Ó mú nǹkan kan wá fún mi. It's a loan to be grateful for. Not demanding more because we feel entitled. Èmi ló lẹ̀gbọ́n mi, èmi ló làbúrò mi, owó yẹn àjọ máa ná ni. Yeah, kò sí nǹkan tó bad nínú pé ká ran ara wa lọ́wọ́, but we shouldn't feel entitled. Sometimes when help is offered, we feel like it's not enough. Kò dà bẹ́ẹ̀. Or we expect more. Ó dẹ̀ ti ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀kan kó dẹ̀ máa ṣe every time. Ẹni yẹn wá di báǹkì wa. There's nothing bad in giving. I love giving. I love giving. And I love when it comes from my heart. But when someone says no or explains their situation, we shouldn't take offense. Emma Majeka might take offense. I suddenly became a widow. Someone that has asked me for assistance in the past, that the person said he was borrowing the money, and I've not, if he hasn't paid the money, knew they to focus knew I was a big widow, was asking me for money. I would give Timbani. Me Tetoniro, that's who I am. But at that time, I felt so I don't know how to which word I would use. That what? This person has the gut to open their mouth to ask me for money in this my situation? Why take offense? And when I explain, my situation, I'm a widow, and you're asking me for money? Do you know the financial obligation and anxiety and worry and whatever that fill me right now? Guess what? The person took offense. But I played a matured woman. I let it slide. Little did I know that the universe will be pushing me to the social media to educate people, to encourage people. Respect is considerate. You know, respect is considerate. Even before you pick up your phone to talk, to chat, to text, to call, you would have felt, oh, how so many things before you even do it. It doesn't enrich itself. Respect doesn't enrich itself by taking without understanding. You are taking from a widow without understanding. Some of us gan atún lè gbà lọ́wọ́, atún lè lọ síbi olórí ká tún lọ jí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò dáa bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú ìwà burúkú ìkúrò, especially my Yoruba people. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú ìwà burúkú ìkúrò, especially my Yoruba people. Béèyàn bá lóun ò ní, tó bá lóun ò ní, ẹ ti furo lọ́kàn yín pé ẹni ó ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Bí mo ṣe ń rójú ẹ̀ yìí, ojú èèyàn la máa ń wò. Ṣé torí pé mo bọ́ síta tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀? Àbí tẹ́ rí mi nígbà tẹ́ pè mí? Because you don't know what goes on behind the scene. And we think everything is okay. Ẹni tẹ́ ẹ pè. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ẹ pè gan, most times you don't pay attention. You don't know if that person is crying or not. All you are after is kó ṣá máa rẹ́rìn kó máa ṣe yàlà yòlò. That is not good. Respect is considerate. Let us ponder on these things I've shared today. Share your thoughts with me in the comments and let's grow together. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you again later.